On August 4, 2020, a huge explosion shook Lebanon and the world.
Just after 6 p.m. local time on Tuesday the 4th of August, an explosion ripped through Beirut's port.
An explosion resulted in thousands of wounded, homeless, handicapped, and 232 victims. The explosion took the world by storm.
It's one of the largest non-nuclear explosions in recent history, so powerful it's been given the nickname Hiroshima.
But it did not awaken the consciences of the current ruling class in Lebanon, which from the moment of the explosion until today, worked hard to erase any trace of the explosion, and any memory that indicates their failure and corruption.
Diab, members of his government, and the Lebanese president Michel Aoun had been warned, and documents show that the alarm was raised at least 10 times.
On the second anniversary of the bombing, on the 4th of August 2022, Beirut seems to be recovered from the explosion. All the buildings were restored and painted in new bright colors. But behind the painted walls, there is an absent truth, an open wound, families scattered, and children killed. So Naqdpolitics, the independent media platform, decided to bring what's beyond the walls into the streets, to preserve the memory, and to demand justice. Naqd launches Project 232, an interactive documentary initiative in the streets of Beirut. Black signs holding QR codes have been placed on specific buildings in a number of Beirut streets. When the people passing by scan the code, the link takes them to a site specific to each building and street. They see how the building was at the moment of the explosion, through photos, videos, and audio recordings that take the observer 2 years back in time. The link also includes the victims who fell at that exact point, with their faces, names, and stories, in order to show the passers-by with sound and image that here, a huge thing happened, and it will not be erased by the attempts of the authorities. The initiative has gone viral. Other media platforms also supported the movement and covered the initiative, as well as most of the local and regional websites and news outlets. On the eve of the second anniversary, Project 232 was the most prominent news in the most important news bulletin on Lebanese televisions, through a special report from the streets of Beirut.
ذكرى 232 مبادرة لتوثيق انفجار بيروت.
صح رممنا المباني بس مش يعني نسينا، ورا المباني في أهالي بعد ما عرفوا مين قتل أولادهم.
Naqdpolitics has brought the voice back to Beirut, and hope back to the Lebanese people that the truth will emerge. The second anniversary of the bombing didn't end without remembrance. On the contrary, it was rooted. It was printed and hung in the streets and on the buildings of Beirut, and the whole city became a huge living museum, demanding truth and accountability.